How do you like me now? Well, that's a good question. Today we're going to be looking at this pen, Visconti Opera Elements. Very good memories of this pen. This was my first really serious pen, gold nib, converter, that kind of stuff. Before that I'd been using cartridge-filled pens, steel nibs, etc. Nothing wrong with that, but this one's a bit more expensive. Something I bought Christmas 2010. Good memories, because this set me off into the world of fountain pens. Alright, so it's now November 2013. I've had this pen for almost 3 years, and question is, how do I like it? Well, I still love it, and unfortunately this pen is no longer made, so if you want to buy it you'll have to check eBay or the Fountain Pen Network, FP Geeks, all kinds of second-hand pen sellers. Sorry, I should say pre-owned. Political correctness. Because you can't buy this in shops anymore. You may find them in shops here or there where they still have them, but they are no longer produced. Be careful what nib you get, because I got the 14K gold nib and I absolutely love it. This nib is so wonderful to use. It's medium nib, it's smooth, it's springy. I absolutely adore it. And the latter pen, the later production runs, I think, were made with palladium nibs. Nothing wrong with that, but I personally prefer the gold nib. The finish, still beautiful. I mean, look at this. Visconti did a magnificent job with this celluloid. I think it's really awesome. Looks a bit like a candy cane. Really, really nice. So I have used this pen quite a lot. And there was definitely some wear and tear going on at this little gold end. I'm just going to cap it because I keep stabbing myself with the nib. I'm slightly retarded. There's definitely some wear and tear going on. You can definitely see some micro scratches on that gold bit there. And the gold highlighting at some points has actually been worn off a bit, where some silvery material shines through. Cap still looks very good. That clip that says indestructible, well, I have to say it still works. I just love it. So this pen, my opinion, really didn't change. I think it's a fantastic writer. Looks good, feels good, great balance, just lovely to use. Fantastic nib. So, how do you like me now? I approve of it. I think it's a wonderful pen. Okay, so let's see if this thing still writes the way I want it to write. Just inked it up and left it to, I dried the nib and feed right straight away. This is B.R.E L'Idée, my favorite ink for this pen. It looks beautiful, lovely shading, nice wet nib. You know, there is a reason I often tell people this is one of my favorite pens. It is such a joy to use. The section for me is perfect, just the right size, not too slippery, beautiful, nice to hold. You got this good size pen, and the nib is just divine. It is so smooth. You know that you're writing, but it's buttery smooth. No feedback that is unpleasant. Because of the softness of the nib, right? It has that little bit of spring to it. You really bring out the shading of an inkwell, and you see that. I mean, it's not meant to be used as a flex pen, so if you do some excessive flexing, you may have to prime the feed a bit. There we go again. But for normal writing, I've never had this pen run dry or just stop writing. It just writes in one go. I love it, love the wetness, love the smoothness, love the way it brings out the shading in an ink. This remains one of my absolute trophy pens, one of my grail pens. I never change my opinion on this one. Beautiful, wonderful. I love it. Bye-bye.